सो आज का टॉपिक है डिजिटल एंड एनालॉग ट्रांसमिशन. ओके, डिजिटल ट्रांसमिशन इन कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क information is sent from one point to another. We cannot send this information as it is. Instead of it has to be converted into either digital signal or an analog signal. For transmission, use of digital signal for transmission has many advantages. In this chapter, various schemes have been discussed for analog and digital transmission. Okay, so ये आपका न्यू चैप्टर है डिजिटल एंड एनालॉग ट्रांसमिशन. लेट्स डिस्कस अबाउट डिजिटल एंड एनालॉग ट्रांसमिशन. Okay, so here in this we can say transmissions having like this 3 point. Okay, like attenuations, distortions, and noise. Okay, so let's check it. So here this is diagram of transmission. Okay, implementation of transmission of. Okay, so first point is this is having three categories. Okay, distortions, noise, and this one. So attenuations, it means the first one is means loss of energy. See here, this is the diagram of this. It means loss of energy. The strength of signal decrease with increased distance, which cause loss of energy. In loss of energy, the strength of signal decreases with increased distance, which cause loss of energy. In overcoming resistance of media. This is also known as annotated signal. Amplifiers are used to amplify the attenuated signals, which gives the original signal back. This is a diagram of your these first categories. Okay, so amplifier are used to amplify the this one attenuated signals, which gives the original signal back and compensate of the loss. Right. So here, so check it. This is the diagram formula of image source. Means attenuation is a measure in this is the decimal dB, that is okay decimal. It measures the relevant strength of two signal or one signal at two different points. So this is the formula of this measure this signal. So here you can see that dB equal to 10 log 10 P2 P1 complete bracket. Okay, so here P1 is the power at sending end and P2 is the power at receiving end. So P2 and P1 is the receiving and sending end power. P1 is the sending and P2 is the receiving end. Somewhere the decibel is also defined. Okay, decibel, that means dB. This is also defined in the term of voltage instead of power. In this case, because power is proportion of the square of voltage, the formula is power is the propagation of square of the voltage. The formula is here. See here, dB equal to 20 log 10 V2 upon V1. So V1 is a voltage ascending and V2 is the voltage of receiving. So V1 also voltage at sending and V2 is the voltage of receiving end. So this is about the annotations. Okay, attenuation. Sorry. So now here distortion. Distortion. It means changes in the form of shape of the original signal. This is the generally seen in the composite signal made up of with different frequency. Each frequency component has its own propagation speed traveling through a medium, and that's why it delay in arriving at the final destination. Every component arrive at different time, which leads to distortions. Okay, therefore they have a different phase at receiver each from what they had and sender. So you can see this diagram at receiver and sender how they will deal. Right. So noise, the random or unwanted signal that mix up with the original signal is called noise. Now you know the meaning of the noise now. Okay, random and unwanted signal means that is nothing but noise. Okay, there are several types of noise such as induced noise, crosstalk noise, thermal noise, and impulse noise, which may corrupt the signal. Okay, so noise means जो signal को corrupt करता है properly, signal को at the end of receiver तक पहुंच नहीं देता है. Some I means because of a noise background problem, a noise problem, no send receiver can't get the proper signal, proper message from receiver. So okay, so induced noise comes from source such as motors and appliances. So यहाँ पे कुछ noise के types like induced noise which comes from motors and appliances. This device act as a sending antenna and transmission medium act as a receiving antenna. Okay, then thermal noise is movement of electrons in wire which creates extra signal. Okay, thermal noise ये extra signal creates करती है. Crosstalk noise is a when one wire affected the other wire. Impulse noise is a signal with high energy that comes from light or powerless. Okay, so इस type की noise है जो is come from some noise come from power, some noise come from appliances. Okay, to find the theoretical bit rate limit, we need to know the ratio, the signal to noise ratio is defined. So here the signal here to find this. So average signal power upon average noise power. So with the help of this, we can find the signal to noise ratio. Okay, to find the signal to noise ratio, we have to do like this formula. We have to put like this, and then we can find it. Okay, so bandwidth. So bandwidth here, definition of bandwidth is the maximum amount of data transmitted over an internet. Okay, maximum amount of data is transmitted over the internet connected in given amount of time. So this is the definition of bandwidth. Bandwidth is often mistaken for internet speed when it is actually volume of information that can be sent over the connection in the measured amount of time. Calculate megabyte per second. Bandwidth are often mistaken for internet speed when it actually the volume of information that can be sent over the connection in a measured amount of time. Bandwidth versus speed here. मतलब bandwidth a difference between the speed. Let's see. Bandwidth is a how much information you receive every second. Bandwidth is a how much information you receive every second, while speed is a how fast that information is received or download. Okay, bandwidth means amount of information, and while speed is a how fast that information is received or download. This is the difference between bandwidth and speed. Let us compare to filling bathtub. Okay, if the bathtub first has a wide opening, more water can flow at a faster rate than if pipe waves narrow. Think of the water has bandwidth and rate has the which water flows the speed. Got it? And then bandwidth, what's the latency? Latency is a something referred to, you know now the meaning of bandwidth. So let's see the latency meaning here. Is a something referred to as delay or ping rate. It's the lag you experience while waiting for something to load. Waiting for something to load. If bandwidth is the amount of information sent per second, latency is the amount of time it takes that information to get from the source to you. The amount of time it takes that information to get the its source to you. That is a nothing but latency. Then bandwidth versus throughput. Throughput is how much information actually gets delivered in certain amount of time. So if bandwidth is the maximum amount of data, throughput is how much of data that data makes it to destination, taking latency, network speed, packet loss, and other factors into account. Okay, so this is about the throughput. So here data transmission, we already said that in this computer network, information is sent from one point to another, right? We cannot send this information as it is. Instead of, it has to be converted into either a digital or analog signal, right? So for this purpose, we require encoding and modulation. Okay. So it is possible to encode any type of data into any type of signal. So analog or digital encoded to the digital signal, analog or digital module to the analog signal. So here the digital signaling is which input data is encoded into digital signal, and the analog, the concept of the analog signaling is which analog and digital source is used for modeling to continuous time or carrier. So here the analog transmission is the transmission method or conveying information using a continuous signal which varies in amplitude, phase, or some other properties in proportion to that information. Other define that as a digital transmission and as a digital signal. Analog transmission is a transmission method of conveying the information using continuous signal. Okay, continuous signal and non-continuous signal we have studied in our previous lecture only, right? Encoding is about converting digital or analog data to digital signal, whereas modulation is about converting digital or analog data to an analog signal encoding. Encoding is used to ensure efficient transmission and storage, whereas modulation is used to send the signal to the long way. So here encoding and encoding and modulation is there, right? So here encoding is used to ensure efficient transmission and storage, whereas modulation is used to send the signal to long way. Okay, it's used to send the signal to the long way. So digital to digital encoding is a representation of digital information by digital signal. When okay, binary ones and zeros generated by computer are translated into sequence of voltage pulse that can be propagated over a wire. This is known as a digital encoding. Okay, so here encoding types are four, like digital data, digital signal, analog data, analog signal, digital data, analog signal. Digital to digital conversion, in this encoding is the digital data which is normally binary in nature is converted into sequence of discrete voltage pulse, right? The digital data at the input of encoder may not be suitable for transmission over long distance. Hence, it is converted into digital signal which is more suitable for long distance communication. The digital signal at the output of encoder are known as the line codes. So, definition of line code here, line code. So, line code here. So, the process of converting digital data to digital signal. Okay, in this line code, the process of converting digital data into a digital signal. By this technique, we convert the sequence of bits to a digital signal at the sender side. Digital data are encoded into digital signal, and at the receiver side, the digital data are what receive or decoding the digital signal, right? So, some important characteristics there, like signal level and data level, pulse rate. Okay, signal level and data level here. The digital such as binary, octal, hexa signal as a limited number of values. However, all of them are not used to represent data, right? Instead of some of them only are used for represent the data. The remaining value are used to some other purpose. So signal level, the number of value allowed to the particular signal is defined as the number of signal, and data level is the number of value to represent data is called as a data number, the number of data level. The binary data has two values, 0 and 1, right? Binary having two values, 0 and 1. So give you a clear idea about levels and data level is has two signal level, 0 and a, and has two level, 0 and 1, where the three signal 0 a 1 means binary is having two values, 0 and 1. So here pulse rate is defined as a number of pulse per second. Pulse rate, while line codings having characteristic like a digital signal level and data level. So signal level is nothing but it's signal level digital such as binary, octal, hex signal has a limited number of value. However, all them are not used to represent the data. Instead of some of them only are used to represent data. The remaining value are used for some other purpose. So this is about the signal level. Signal level is the number of value allowed in a particular signal is defined as a number of signal level. Data level is nothing but this is the second characteristic of line coding. Line code, that is the number of value to represent data is called as number of data level. The binary data has two value like 0 and 1, which can be seen in this example, right? This is a digital signal which is not continuous way, right? This is the encoder decoder. First of all, it will be encoded, and this sender and receiver can understand this both language which we have discussed in our previous lecture only. So no need to again explain meaning of encoder, how they can decode, what encode means, what, how we can encode the some particular information. No need to explain this all because already we have seen these informations how to do this, right? So here's characteristics like signal level, data level, and pulse rate is defined as the number of pulse per second, and pulse is defined as the minimum amount of time required to transmit a symbol. Beat rate is defined as the number of beats per second. If one pulse corresponds to the one beat, then the pulse rate is equal to the beat rate. But if pulse carries more than one beat, then pulse rate is lower than beat rate. The relationship between beat rate and pulse rate is as follow, like pulse. The formula of if you're having problem in this means example if will come, then you have to mention like this beat rate formula, like pulse. Okay, pulse rate into log to L, log to L. Okay, so this is about your formula per set and bit rate. Okay, so DC component over the cycle period of waveform, if all positive voltage are cancelled by the negative voltage, then DC component of the waveform is zero. So direct current component here, if all voltage is okay over one cycle period of waveform, if all positive voltage are cancelled by negative voltage, then DC component of waveform is zero, but the waveform is has a positive DC component. Okay, because voltage can be either zero or positive. In line coding, the signal with non-zero DC component is treated as a disordered one, and it can create error in the receiver signal. The signal with DC component cannot pass through a transform, hence signal with zero DC component are performed. Okay, so today we stop here. Next one we will see in my next lecture. सो आज हम लोग देखने वाले हैं कुछ एग्जांपल्स. ओके, सो जैसे कि मैंने yesterday I told you about bound rate. Bound is the unit of signaling speed or modulation rate, or the rate of symbol transmission. Bound is a unit of signaling speed. सिग्नल के स्पीड का एक यूनिट है. ओके, signaling speed, or you can say that modulation rate, or the rate of symbol transmission, or the Okay, or the rate of rate of symbol transmission. Okay, so it indicates that at which a signal level changes over a given period of time. मतलब bound is a signaling speed और the rate of symbol transmission. ये इंडिकेट क्या करता है कि किस टाइम पे कौन से पीरियड में कौन सा सिग्नल चेंज होता है. ओके, जहां कोई सिग्नल चेंज हो वहां पे बाउंड ये इंडिकेट करता है. When binary bits are transmitted as an electrical signal with two level, that is 0 and 1. Okay, 0 and 1, sorry. So the bit rate and modulation rate, that is bound rate, are same when binary bits are transmitted as an electrical signal with two levels 0 and 1. The bit rate and the modulation rate is bound rate as same. This is a figure out. Note that for a two level signal, that is binary signals, two level signal को क्या कहते हैं? Binary signals. Okay, the bit rate and bound rate are equal. So binary signal के bit rate और rate ये क्या होते हैं? Equal होते हैं. Now consider suppose where four different levels are used to represent the data. Each level is a being represented by combination of the two bits. That is कैसे होगा फिर वो, जैसे कि two bits का combination हुआ, जैसे 0 0 हो सकता है और 0 1 हो सकता है, चलो 1 0 हो सकता है, या 0 1, राइट, और या और 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 1 एंड ऐसा कॉम्बिनेशन हो सकता है. ओके, the bit rate is a therefore not equal to bound rate. So the bit rate is 8 bit second per second. Bound rate is only 4 bounds. जो bit rate है वो क्या होता है? 8 bit rate per second. And bound rate ये क्या होता है? Per bound S3 4 level per second. Okay, bit ये क्या होता है? 8. So example दिखा, let's see one example. Okay, for example, binary system. Okay, suppose let me type this example first. So the number of bit, okay, the number of bit, the for binary PCM system, the number of bits per transmitted word is a 8, and the sampling frequency, that is f of s, is equal to 8 k hertz. Okay, k. Calculate the bit rate and bound rate. So we have to calculate here bit rate and bound rate. Okay, so solution, what is it? Suppose n is the number of bit is a 8, right? And this frequency also 8 kh hertz. Okay, so bit rate, the formula of that, bit rate equal to number into f of s. Okay, so now we have to multiplication both this, that is okay, that is 8 into 8, so is equal to 64 k hertz. Okay, so that is a, this is a bit rate formula, and the whatever we get the for output, right, this is the output. So here we can say that bound rate equal to bit rate equal to 64. Okay, so is as a binary transmission. Yeah, you can say the transmission is a binary, transmission is a binary. Okay, transmission is binary. Okay, so here by the, this is the example, one of the example, that is the for a binary PCM system, and the number of bits per transmitted word is 8, and the sampling frequency fs, that is also 8. So we have to calculate bits both. So for calculation we have to multiplication bit rate and bound rate, so we will get the answer of this, that is which we have seen here. Okay, then now one more example, let me type it first, then we will discuss. Okay. So here the this is a this is not two. Okay, this is the second example. I'm okay. So a system send a signal. Okay, uh, a system sends a signal that can assume 8 different voltage levels. Okay, and it sends and it sends the 400 of these these signals per second. Okay, per second. So this is another example. What are the bound and bit rate here? So what are the bound and bit rate here? Bit rate here. Let's check it. So where the question is that a system sends a signal that can assume 8 different voltage levels and sends 400 and sends what 400 of these signals per second. What are the bound and bit rates? Okay, here yeah you can say what are the bound and bit rates. You can write like this also if you don't. Okay, so for this first solution of this, that is, as a signal assume, okay, as a signal assume 8 different voltage. Okay, assume that 8 different voltage levels. Okay, so we need 3 bit, we need the 3 bit digital signal to have 8 different combination. We need 3 bit digital signal because of the formula where we are. Okay, as a signal assume 8 different voltage levels. We need 3 bit digital signal to have a 8 signal combination. Okay, hence number of bits per voltage, number of bit per voltage level is 3. Okay, level is 3. Okay, let each voltage level represent one symbol. Okay, let each voltage, okay, let each voltage level is 3. Okay, let each voltage level represent one symbol. Voltage level represent one symbol. So number of bits divided by number of bits divided by symbol, that is nothing but 3. So here the system send, according to our questions, the system send 400 signal per second. So the number of symbols the number of symbol the number of symbol transmitted per second is also 400 per second, is also 400. Okay, so symbol rate is equal to number of symbol number of symbols divided per second that is 400 symbols. Okay, so the different 10 so the bound rate is defined as the number of rate. The number of bound rate is defined as the number of symbol per second. Okay, so here bound rate is equal to bound rate is equal to symbol rate symbols rate, which we have seen in my previous example, right? So bound rate is equal to 400 symbol. Okay, so we are using 3-bit, right? We are using 3-bit to represent each symbol. Okay, we are using 3-bit to the represent of each symbol. So okay, so bit rate bit rate equal to 3 multiplication symbol rate that is nothing but 3 into 400, that is 1200 beats per second. Okay, so this is the example that a system send a signal that can assume 8 different voltage levels. It sends 4 of these signals per second. What are the bound rate? Okay, so as the signal assume 8 different voltage levels, we need 3 bits. Okay, 8 now why we taking 3 bits? Because I already said you that 8 voltage levels. Okay, so we convert this in bit. Okay, when we multiply, see, that's why we get instead of 8, that is 3 bit, that is 2 into. Okay, so what here, as a single assume 8 different voltage level, we need 3 bit. Okay, digital signal to have a signal combination, hence 400 the signal per second. What are the bound rate and bit rate? Okay, so here we have to check the solution here. As a signal assume 8 different voltage level. Okay, we'll need digital signal to have a 8 different combination, hence the number of bit per voltage level is 3. Okay, number of bit per voltage level is 3. So here, just 1 bit. So our question is what? A system send a signal, okay, can assume 8 different voltage level. It says 400 of this signal per second. What are the bound and bit rates? Okay, so solution में हमने क्या लिखा? As a signal assume 8 different voltage level, we need 3 bit. Why? हमने क्या किया? इसको bit में convert किया 8 को. That is कैसे क्या होगा? See here, 2 into 2 into 2, that is 8, that is 2 raised to, right? सो ये जो हमने algorithm में भी देखा है, राइट? Yesterday only we have seen this means sorry in bound rate commonly used rate growth की टेबल में मैंने आपको एक्सप्रेस किया है कि how to find 8 and also this is that's why we different, this is like 3. Okay. So 1 1 2 3, so we have converted this in 3. Okay, I hope कि इतना clear होगा हमने 3 कहाँ से आया. Okay, so as a signal assume 8 different voltage level, we need 3 bits digital signal to have the 8 different, to have the 8 different combinations. Hence the number of bits per voltage level is 3. Okay, I hope कि आपको इतना clear हुआ होगा. Let each voltage level represent one symbol. Each voltage level represent one symbol. Number of bits uh, divide symbols equal to 3. Okay, so इसको हमने 3 में 8 को हमने 3 में convert किया. Okay, because we have to convert in bits. Then the second point, you can say the system sends means the second point of this example only, the system sends 400 signal per second. Hence the number of symbol transmitted per second is 400. Right, number of signal transmitted per second is 400. So then the bound rate, okay, the bound rate is defined as the number of, the bound rate is defined as the 18. Okay, the bound rate is defined as the symbol of per second. So bound rate is equal to symbol rate and bound rate is equal to 400 say, symbol per second. So we are using 3 bits to represent each symbol. So bit are 3 into symbol rate, that is a 3 into 400, that is series. जैसे हम लोगों को इसका डिफरेंट करना है, इसका पर बीट में कन्वर्ट करना है, and we have to into both this, then we will get 1200 bits per second. So this is about the example of your bound and bit rates. Okay, so in next lecture we will see bit length. Okay, so see here bit length, the formula it's short given here, that is bit length. Okay, bit length, the bit length for a digital signal is a similar to the term voltage for an analog signal. Bit length for digital signal is similar to the term voltage, wavelength for an analog signal. Bit length of digital signal is defined as the distance corresponding to 1 bit on the transmission medium. It is measured in meters or centimeter. Bit length is a measure in meter and centimeter. So propagation speed is bit rate is equal to propagation speed. Propagation speed. So into multiplication bit duration is equal to meters divided by second into again second. Okay, so here the bit length for the digital signal is similar to the term wavelength for an analog signal. Bit length of a digital signal is defined as the distance corresponding to 1 bit on the transmission medium. It is measured in meters or centimeter. Bit length is equal to propagation speed into bit duration equal to meters divided by second into second. So this is about the bit rate length. Okay, so in next we will see transmission of digital signal, baseband transmission. Okay, so to this lecture over here.